Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West. It's the LA Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kate, if that first play is an indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 47. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the pistol, it's Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. And it only took these guys one series to find a major opening in that defense, Brock. Might have saved them some work in finishing that series, too.
Gives them a signature plays in that drive, and you know this in the NFL. For an explosive run for a touchdown, it takes everybody. Everybody up front doing their job, the receivers on the perimeter. That was just job well done.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. 4 yards short at the 23.
23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Smith start with a throw here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty clear here by these 2 play calls. The offense, they wanted to attack this secondary in the passing game. But this defense, well, they more than respond. It's got them in great shape to make a stand right here on 3rd down and finish off a brisk 3 and out to begin the game.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. Decent gain here, but short of the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They go play action. Here's Smith. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Hampton gets the handoff. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time. They all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Herbert from the gun. The back's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
That's crazy. You catch these bucks. I catch them in fucking goddamn. My guys are pussies.
This offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send us away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Genty. Rob Flett, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Smith to the air now. Man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This throw is caught. They're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Give up the guts. It's Genty.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Working quickly here.
It's now 3rd.
He's going to run it with Genty. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders lower the deficit to a single possession. Daniel Carlson on for the PA JT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I think more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Right side into the hands of Allen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have an early lead. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Straight ahead with JT. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Smith in the pistol. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Well, apparently a a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. Fourth down, Smith. He's got it to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Raiders.
And again, it's Smith. Has it at the 7. He will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offense up to the line fast.
Vegas. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Genty. And he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Here's Herbert. Finds his target, Allen. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10.
First down.
Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st at 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This one's gone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He's got it at the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
42 yards. That's good for Las Vegas. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss with that 2nd and 11.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Here's 2nd and 11. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it
Smith on 3rd and short. Into the crowd. That pass is intercepted.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. God fucking damn.
And the Chargers are
Bullshit.
after a 2nd interception of the season. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. Completed to his running back. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the 1st down.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Chargers with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Flush down now to his left. He can run it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At the 48-yard line.
Smith on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
It's complete. This is Bowers. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. He gets 6 on that play, and that's good for Raiders 1st.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
It is Cup left side. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He made taking away that quick slant look easy there, Ruff, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. He anticipated that route. It was Johnny on the spot.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Tuesday. Hey, here we go. Hey, trio left. There we go.
Throwing on 3rd, Smith. And oh, he got it! Interception! Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways reception and chunk yards with it. That is a gold star effort.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Escapes the... Herbert lost the football. But the Chargers were the first to get to that one, so it'll stay with them. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they keep the football, but now they face second and long.
Lion. Go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor. Hey, go Lion. Right.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Was hoping to get that one to Keenan Allen. So now it's going to be third and long.
Kappa. Ready.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Has it at the 37. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. First play is going to be again to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
This is Genty on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's third and 7 now.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
Gain of 5. It's fourth down.
He's back to throw. Throw caught by his running backs. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 42-yard line.
And off to Genty. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 38. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Counter give to Genty. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Looking to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for another.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Davis to return it. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant it a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. And that 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Finds the in route complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Some of these quarterbacks, kid, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space behind those completions outside the pocket.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Short pass brought in. Spins out of one stop. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. McConkey's got it again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Darian Porter.
It's my turn, Taunt. My turn. Gotcha.
On that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass and 6 points, return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's about 30, 40 yards into his return, then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Going right this time with Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Connects on the crosser. And give them 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get the D.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
2nd and 13. He's going deep this time. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Herbert now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle block, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return.
People want to say it's clickbaity, I get it, but it's still.
This is our last play of the quarter. He's here to Genty, and they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this third quarter. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. A play fake. Now Smith to throw.
There's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Oh my God, how the fuck fucking weird, man.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. It really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You gotta know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throwing catches, I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Herbert from the gun. He's made left side by McConkey. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the fourth. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 39-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 3 brings up second down at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4-quarter lead.
Let's see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do we call this, other than simply splendid?
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Chased out to his right.
One for your life.
Knew he had a couple of plays left. He didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Herbert.
Gotcha, 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 gotcha.
And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, I'm missing. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
Here's Genty running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is needed space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Another give here to Genty. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to Genty. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, man. He who taunts last.
All across all levels of football on defense, talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
40-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5. They
give left side to Genty. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the floor.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly, but he sure made that one look routine.
Hey, we go.
Mostert. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's second and goal. Coming left is Genty. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up third and goal. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So that should be
yeah, buddy.
A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
I love when a dude taunts early and then gets fucking smacked. Belt to ass.
And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off the good.
Yeah, just run it out, Brian. You don't want to throw another pick.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Oh man.
Strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first is Herbert. He's got it inside the 10.
He's got it.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his
I almost had you. I knew it.
And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to
Alongside, it's over, my boy. It's over, my boy.
Down to score, less than 45 seconds left. They know they need to get this back. And the Raiders able to cover up the onside try. That seals up this game.
It's over, my boy.
Stopped right around the 45-yard mark. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. They're going to pass it here.
Get out of my way.
It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
On third down, Genty. And that's a Raiders first down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's in second. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So it's second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Check 58. Here we go.
He'll look to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And some excellent work on this play. Takes him a while to get to him downfield. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Arlene!
You'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. More discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Back to throw. Buying some time left. And he will.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
You can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, Brock, the run certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you spend all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.